I just advise us not to get too carried away from this performance. It's a nothing performance, but it's a good confidence booster going into Saturday, and hopefully we can take some confidence from today, go into Saturday, and carry it on. But we have to be aware that this game don't mean nothing. As soon as this game finishes, yeah, Saturday's a new game. It's going to be a new Crystal Palace. They made 5 changes. They're going to come to win. And yeah, like, we just need to be ready for that. Yeah, full time, decent, guys. Do you know what I mean? Decent performance. I'm happy enough with the performance. Can't really read too much into it because Crystal Palace were poor, innit? Yeah, they made 5 changes, somebody said, and they look like they didn't really want to play this game, innit? I'll be honest. Like, is as much as I was happy with the way that we controlled the game and we kept the game, I think our possession would have been in the high 60s. They never pressed us. They never really looked like they wanted to be there. You know what I mean? But it's a good confidence booster. That's all it is. But I don't think it's anything that we can read into. If we go into the game on Saturday thinking it's going to be an easy game because of today, then we end up getting beat, innit? So I don't really think we could take much out of this. Happy to see Cass get another goal, got an assist. Do you know what I mean? Pelistri got 90, Garnacho got 90. Like, Martial got a decent amount of minutes. Amrabat played well in the... Well, he played in midfield, innit? But it was kind of off the ball. He was filling in at left back, but he played in midfield, innit? Like, it'll be interesting to see the average positions. He spent most of the game in midfield, innit? I think he would have probably spent more time at left back had they attacked us more, but they didn't. So I don't know if he was meant to play there and he cheated because they weren't attacking, or if the plan was always for him to be in there and then fill in. I don't know, but he looked decent. He looked decent. He got a good amount of minutes. Came off. Hopefully he starts on the weekend because, yeah, he got an hour. It was decent, but there wasn't a lot. There wasn't really a lot, man. Obviously, we saw Hannibal again. He started on the weekend. He started again. For me, I don't see anything in it. I don't see anything with the Hannibal. I don't at all, bro. It's like he runs, innit? That's all I can say. He just runs, bro. Like, that's it. Mason Mount started. It's hard to really rate Mason Mount's performance because there was no pressure on the ball at any time. So yeah, it was difficult. Like, I didn't see any quality from him, but it's just hard. It's hard to judge a lot of these players, guys. I'll be real. Like, it's very, very difficult, man. Like, what are you saying? 7 shots on target. Like, it was an easy game for Man United. It didn't look like a cup game. It looked like a friendly match or a training match. That's what the intensity was. It wasn't... Yeah, it just wasn't great. So, it's difficult for me to take a lot from this game, bro. Like, there was positives in terms of the way we kept the ball. We weren't forcing it. We weren't... Like, the players, our wide players weren't trying to force 1v1 take-ons. We were recycling the ball. We were moving the ball around. We were looking for pockets of space. I thought we showed a lot of fluidity in the way that we were attacking. Players were moving. Amrabat was in between the centre-backs picking up the ball. Cass was a lot further forward. Mount dropped in. We saw a lot more fluidity, but this Crystal Palace team was crap, man. I'll be real. Like, so I don't know how much of it was us being decent or them being bad. I think it was more them not being good, if I'm honest, innit? I think when we see how they play on the weekend and see how we set up on the weekend, that's the true test. That's the true test for me. Like, Pelistri didn't have one of his better games. It's unfortunate because this is the kind of game, yeah, if you give him a full game against a team like Crystal Palace, he's meant to do better than he's done today, if we're being honest, innit? Like, fair enough, the Bayern Munich wasn't his fault. It was a tough game. But a game like this, if you want to get minutes for Man United, these are the kind of games where you got to stand out in. And I thought Pelistri, even though he wasn't bad, he just wasn't good, innit? And that's just what it is. Garnacho, like, I think he got the goal. I think they gave him the goal. I'm not sure. But, yeah, other than that, he didn't have a massive impact on the game, but he wasn't bad, innit? Like, do you know what I mean? He wasn't good, he wasn't bad. It was just one of those things. Martial got a goal as well, took it very well, linked the play. But again, he wasn't good, he wasn't bad. It was just one of them performances. Like, I don't think any of our front three were exceptionally good. I think Martial helped tick the ball over. He took care of the ball a bit better than when Højlund came on. But again, the front three, bro, bro, we're not really looking at no players saying that they had to play well today. Like Amrabat gave us something different. Casemiro was good, but these are players that we already know are good. But outside of them, Varane never had much to do defensively or attacking wise. Harry Maguire didn't have much to do defensively. Do you know what I mean? Dallo got an assist for Garnacho's, but again, it was a calm day for him. I don't remember him defending 1v1 one time in the game. Like Amrabat, I don't remember him defending 1v1 maybe once in the game at left back when he nudged that young kid off the ball. Other than that, I don't remember him defending 1v1 in the game. It was one of them games where we didn't have nothing to do, bruv. Like, it was a very, very easy game. When you compare that to the Burnley game where Burnley had the majority of the ball, they're moving it around, asking questions of us. Not many questions were asked of us today, defensively. And there were no questions really asked of us on the ball either. Like, I thought it was just a calm game. So, as much as the result's nice, it was nice to see a Man United performance where we kept the ball, we weren't hoofing it. The level of opposition was poor, guys. Like, do you know what I mean? I'll be real. They brought in Eze with like 20 minutes to go, and I didn't understand what the point of that was because they weren't trying to win the game. So I don't know why Palace even made changes, bro. Like, it was very clear from the way they set up against us, yeah, that they had no intentions of winning that game, bruv. They, man, just wanted to go out the cup so they could focus on the Premier League. That's what it looked like. But yeah, man's watching back. What's this? Yeah, that's it. Dallo pulled it back. Boom. Yeah, it was just... Yeah, I'll be real. It wasn't a great game, guys. That's all I would say. So, obviously, it's good to be happy with how we're playing... Well, how we played today because it's refreshing to see something a bit different. Cass on the score sheet, again, it was good to see him with the armband on as well. But it was a poor game to really take anything out of it in terms of what we're doing, man. It's pretty crap, guys. You know what I mean? Pretty crap. Midfield trio of Cass, Amrabat, Donny would have so much control. Bro, Donny van der Beek, when he came on, he was good, you know? He was good, man. He was trying to link the play, pop it off, like he linked up with Pellistri a few times. Donny shows a lot of intelligence and stuff like that. But the thing is, off the ball, Donny van der Beek is not going to be the manager's cup of tea the way he wants to play. Like, you're seeing he likes Hannibal now. Do you know what I mean? Hannibal's not good, innit? But Hannibal gives you energy. Donny's not going to give you the mobility and the energy that Hannibal's going to give you. So, what you're going to see is, probably on the weekend, we're going to see Bruno and Mount again, which is poor. If we see Bruno and Mount with Cass, yeah, maybe Amrabat plays left back again and he tries to play that 4. With Amrabat coming into the midfield from left back again, with Bruno, Cass, and Mount. But I don't really want to see Amrabat starting from left back, yeah, to accommodate Bruno or Mount. I don't want to see that. Like, I think he's better than that, you know? So I think he has to be forcing the manager to make a choice between Bruno and Mason Mount, in my opinion. But Donny didn't do himself any harm when he came on. We saw a bit of Gore as well. He looks tidy. For me, he looks tidier than Hannibal, but he's probably not as mobile as Hannibal. But yeah, he's no Kobe Mino, bro. So I don't know, man. It's just, yeah, like, I'm just being honest, guys. It's very hard, man. It's very hard for me to take much out of this, man. Like, because it was, as much as it looked good on the eye and it was nice to see Man United play something different, the team we were playing against, bro, they didn't have a shot on goal until like 10 minutes before the end of the game. Like, that's who we were playing against, bro. They didn't even have a shot on goal, bro. It was like 7-0 attempts on target, attempts on goal, with literally 2/3 of the game gone. So I don't know, man. Like, I just advise us not to get too carried away from this performance. It's a nothing performance, but it's a good confidence booster going into Saturday, and hopefully we can take some confidence from today, go into Saturday, and carry it on. But we have to be aware that this game don't mean nothing. As soon as this game finishes, yeah, Saturday's a new game. It's going to be a new Crystal Palace. They made 5 changes. They're going to come to win. And yeah, like, we just need to be ready for that.